Okay, so I'm going to start from the beginning. Um, right now, you're looking at what I start off from in the web browser. You could use either one. It's a cross platform, so you could be using this on an Apple computer, on a Windows PC, your desktop, your laptop. You could even go in from an Android tablet or an Apple based tablet as well. You're seeing my start screen. So, from the very beginning, you need to make sure that you're on the URL. Let me scroll this down a little. It's http semicolon forward slash Elexis. That's ELIXIS dot love. EL. That's wrong. Sorry. Elexis dot love. LOVE. ELEXIS dot LOVE forward slash WP admin. This is the login to the portal. Dash admin, just like you see it. And you head to that address and it's going to give you a login screen. Hopefully. If we did things wrong, it might not be the same thing. There it goes. So for this demonstration, I'm going to use Chloe's login. CHLOE. And whatever your password is, of course. Now, if you cannot make it on your first attempt, it's going to give you 3 tries. After the third try, you'll have 20 minutes, kind of like a timeout, a 20-minute timeout. Anyhow, we're in, and now that we're in, you see that we land on a dashboard. This is the dashboard of the back end. You see a few menu options. You see dashboard, posts, media, comments, profile, and collapse menu on the left side of the screen. If you hit collapse menu, it just gives you more space to work with. If you hit on your profile, this is where you could actually manipulate your public profile. So we have a few options, quite a few. The first that you see is a visual editor. You have a choice to disable the visual editor when writing. This is void to all the writers. Visual editor is not an option when you're writing. So you could check this or not. It won't make a difference. The next one is keyboard shortcuts. You see keyboard shortcuts, and the option says enable keyboard shortcuts for comment moderation. I would keep this unticked for now. The next one is toolbar. Show toolbar when viewing site. I would actually uncheck that because it kind of messes with the website when you're looking at it from the back end. Now, if you want to upload a picture, which we're actually encouraging you to do, and soon enough we'll have standards for it, but for now, just upload a picture by clicking the override avatar, as I just did, and that's going to allow you to upload a picture here by clicking on the actual picture. Once you click on it, it goes to the media search. So you have 2 tabs up here. You have media library and upload files. You go to upload files, and from here you could upload an image of your own or any that you choose. and it's just like uploading an image to Facebook, so it's not that much different. Okay. Then you have a choice for your name, the rest of your credentials. You have first name, last name, nickname, and display name. So the username you can't change. I've already set that for you. The username and the last name you could change yourself, and you could have a nickname. The nickname is required. It's most likely what's going to be showing up on all your posts and what it says up on top when you're welcomed into the dashboard. You go down to contact info, and I have already set up an email address for you. If you have a secondary email address, you can put it in here. If you have a secondary blog or another place where you post, you could put it under website, and the rest is just social media. So what you put in here is not your profile name. What you have to put on here is the actual URL that you get from your social media. For example, aim, excuse me, it'd be https dot yada yada yada. The same thing with the Yahoo Instant Messenger and Jabber. We hope that you have a Google Plus. If you don't, I'd advise on to getting a Google account or Gmail address. Then you have your Twitter username. This is the only one that you're going to use the @ sign. You're not going to put a URL in this form location, just your username with the @ sign. And then we go on to your Facebook profile URL. Again, that's the entire URL that we need. The next section is about yourself. So we encourage you to put in at least 300 words, 250 at the least, for your biographical info. In my case, I have a very short little excerpt from one of my Twitter accounts. It doesn't matter if it's from any social media or anywhere else that you have it, as long as it fills in at least 250 words. Let it be about yourself. Let it be creative. You got the picture. The next section says profile picture. Now, this you don't have to worry about because we've already set up a picture at the top. We overrid the avatar. Again, we encourage you to post a picture. Now, under that, you see account management. You have a choice for new password, which I also encourage you to do because I'm not going to lie, I set the same password for all our writers. And this is just for the very beginning. I told you all that. This is where you could set your password. Feel free to set your password. You click on generate password, and here you could actually have the computer set a password for you. You could copy it on to anywhere that you'd like. It's a very long password. It's hard to memorize, but I advise to type your own. But I advise to set your own password. Now, once you've made all the changes, down at the very bottom, there's a button that says Update Profile. Click on Update Profile, and it saves all your changes. Okay, so going down the list on the left-handed menu, you have Posts. This is where you... Now, going down on the left-handed side... Now, going down the menu on the left-handed side, again, at the very top, you have Posts. this is where you will be posting your articles. Now, once you click on it, you'll be able to see all the writer's posts, but you cannot open them. You cannot edit them. You can only edit your very own posts. And in order to add a new post, right here you have this little blue button where I'm hovering over. It says add new. And that's where it all gets started. So this is where you edit and add new posts. It's quite simple. It's kind of self-explanatory. At the very top, you have enter title here. This is where you're going to enter the title to your post. And down from the bottom directly is where your post content's going to be. If you continue scrolling, you have this tool that says Yoast SEO. I'm going to make another video for that, completely separate. So I'll show you exactly what all this means. It's a lot of fun. It's going to help you get more traffic towards your post. So if we scroll back up, on the right hand side, you have this little publish square. You won't be able to publish right away. Once you hit publish, what that does, it sends your post towards us so we could proofread it and edit it maybe. So we could proof it. It sends your post towards us so we could proof it. Not even. So you see up here where it says status. This shows whether you have published it. This shows whether you have published it or not. Right under there you have visibility, and that you really don't have to mess with. It shows whether you make it visibly public towards a certain group. You have 3 groups. You have public, immediately, reliability, and right under that, you have part of the Yoast plugin. So the first one you see readability, and these really are very helpful once you get to know how to use them. Again, I'm going to be showing that in the next video, along with SEO down where it says not available. But under that, you see format. So you have 7 different formats in which you could post an article. The standard is what we're using right now, and it's basically the title and the post content. But if you click on video, it gives you a spot down here to add a YouTube video into your post, and it's going to be showing up right on top. The same thing with gallery. You click on gallery, down here it gives you a choice on what pictures to upload, and it'll show kind of like a slideshow, which I'll be going over several videos later. The next one's audio. If you have a SoundCloud account, this comes in handy. If not, you could upload MP3s directly into the server. Again, I'll be showing you how to do that later. This image post will show nothing but images. There's no text. So if you're a photographer or somebody trying to show your graphic design or the like, on the blog, this is the post to choose. Next one shows a quote. If you click on it, it gives you an option down here to enter a quote, for example, of Mark Twain or one of your favorite whoever, and it's going to show a big blog or not blog, block post in which the quote comes in between. And the last one is just a link to another site. So if you have your own blog, if you have content elsewhere that you want to link towards your blog, this would be the option right here. So once you're done posting, entering content into this box right here, just almost like using Microsoft Word. It's not very difficult. You have to remember to hit update on your post. And that for now is basically it. That's all I could think of.